Here we go, friends. Now gather round. There's a brand new printer to be found for the office or home. It's plain to see. The Creality Printer, the K1C. It prints carbon, PLA, ABS and PET. There's a camera on board, and that's a sure bet. It's clipper, it's routed, it's ready to go. And if you've got any more questions, then just let me know. It's time to start the show. But before I do, you might just want to knock your volume down just a tad, because I'm going to play this quick video. Here we go.
You are watching a master at work.
What is going on, friends? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this. Wow, what a day. It's been Mother's Day today, so if you are a mother, it's your day. So congratulations on being a mother and having a day dedicated to you for that very reason. Hello to everybody in chat. Hope you guys are well, fine and dandy. We are looking at the K1C, which is the one on the left, not the one on the right. And if I move my head out of the way, it's the one on the left and not the one on the right. So how are we all? Hello, hello, hello. There's lots of people in the chat at the minute. What is going on? Turn the music up. I wasn't too sure if it was going to be too loud. So we can never really kind of get that. Certainly when you do a live stream, you never know if it's going to be a good kind of volume or if it's not or whatever. But we're using the old traditional mic tonight because I kind of ran out of time. Today has been a frantic day of 3D printing stuff and getting things ready for the variety of different things that are going on. As you might have already seen on the Creality stream with the K1C and the Falcon 2 Pro, I was on at like 2 a.m. GMT, which was very early in the morning for me. And we were talking about, what were we talking about? I can't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about the K1C probably. And then they got me on for, hang on, no, maybe that's wrong. I was definitely on at 8 o'clock in the morning one morning. Either way, I was on the Creality stream and we were talking about the K1C. They're excited about it. I was kind of like, you know, I like to sit on the fence for some of these things. I'm like, is it going to be good? Is it going to be... Then I saw Zombie Hedgehog's stream and I saw that he sent his one back. And it was like, oh, this is going to be disappointing. Then, okay, I got it out of the box. And I was like, please, no VRS. Please, 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 please. And I started printing Foghorn Leghorn, which you can see here, which, by the way, is a perfect specimen. But this is what I started to get. And I don't know if you can see there, but you can see probably, hopefully, maybe, if I got my big old face out of the way, you might be able to see some what appears to be ringing, right? That's not a good thing. I don't want to do a thumbs up. Anyway, that appears to be ringing. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to suck. This is going to suck. And, you know, like anybody, really and truly, I want 3D printing to be a really good experience for everybody that gets involved, because I know all too well, and my first experience with 3D printing, when a board just fried and there was smoke we had a printer in the kitchen in my first house, and I was like, this is just dreadful. Nearly walked away from the hobby at that point. Imagine such a thing. Imagine a world without me being in it. 3D printing stuff. Anyway, long story short, I was like, this is just bizarre. It's weird. So I routed the printer. So one of the good things about this straight away is that you can pre-route, or you can route this printer very, very quickly and easily. There are tons and tons of information online on how you can basically do this. It doesn't give you full vanilla Clipper access, because obviously Creality still want you to connect in via their servers and stuff. But it does give you access to mess around with you know, input shaping and a variety of other settings there if you so wish to. So we went from that kind of bizarre kind of what looked like, I mean, if you look here, it typically looks very much like belt movement there. And weirdly enough, a week prior to that, I was at E3D and we were talking about VRFs, and we were talking about how potentially they can transform via your hot end, via your stepper motors, and via a whole bunch of other stuff. And I was reading online that the K1 guys now have started upgrading the motors to LDO motors to try and reduce some of that. So what's safe to assume here is Creality went back to the drawing board with the K1. They came up with the K1C. They put a camera in it. They've upgraded the extruder and the nozzle by all accounts. They've put what I thought was a different bed on it. It's not a different bed. It's basically a platform that goes along the front. I pulled that off earlier. I had a look. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything special. I think it's just a guard to stop you putting your fingers in and stuff and whatever. So after that, and after I saw Zombies stream as well, I had a look at the VRS. I know it's white. I know it's difficult to see, but as it transcends up here, it does get bad. But we're talking about VRFs, right? So in the end, Foghorn Leghorn isn't that bad. And there's a number of things and steps that we did with that. And one of those things, and I'll tell you who actually put me onto it. Let me just pull up my messages here. RDB, Twincy. He put me on to using Bamboo Slicer and their K1 profile. So I was like, okay, here we go. Let's see what this is about. And let me try and share my screen here. Now, here we go. I can't share it. Can I share the screen? Yes, I can. Here we go. Let's do it. So let's whip this in. So if you have a quick look inside of your Bamboo Lab Slicer, the good news is, if you click down here, there are tons of different printers that you can add, and they've built profiles, or people have built profiles for them. And in here is the K1 and the K1 Max. There are a couple of little additions that basically he suggested, but on the file change, and so basically the issue with that particular print was that actually it was an older file, and I don't think the polygons and the triangles and all that complicated stuff that people use to modeling was as good as it needed to be. So we downloaded a different file, same kind of thing. I've blown it up a bit as well, because you know me, I like to push the boundaries of stuff, right? Build big things. So we did that. That was exciting. And actually, you know what? I'm probably going to print, maybe not Foghorn Leghorn, but actually move him over a little bit so you can actually see him, because he's not even in shot though. Long story short here, I want to print some of these characters. I think they're really cool, and I found them on Maker World. They're also on Printables and a bunch of other places as well. So there you go. I'm seeing lots of messages here, and this one really just caught my eye. And interestingly enough, they are working on an AMS system, and I think we're going to see that in April. So the other thing I didn't mention, possibly so far on the stream, is that at the end of this month, I'm flying to China. I'm heading back to Creality again. I'm there for 2 weeks. It's going to be a crazy 2 weeks, I think. So 2 weeks in China. On the 9th is the Creality 10th birthday party or anniversary party. Many of you will probably know about this because they've been asking loads of people to make videos. And, that's cool. And talk about your experiences and all that kind of stuff. So I got that email and I was like, oh, maybe now I'm not going to China. So I left it and they messaged me again and said, oh, and by the way, you're co-hosting the event. So I thought I was just going to be doing a bit of streaming. Turns out they're going to put me on stage with somebody else and they think that they can control this. We'll wait and see. We'll see how that all kind of comes about. But it is going to be amazing. And again, reasons to subscribe to the channel is things certainly like any of the short content I'm going to be making when I'm out there, sneaking around Creality, seeing what I can find, and who else I might see out there as well. I know for a fact I have to go and see Big Tree Tech, and Ellie Goo have messaged me to say, can you come in and can we have a conversation? And I'm like, probably, possibly. Orange Storm Giga is being talked about. So yeah. We'll see what happens. But on this other K1, this one here, the original K1, I do have the chameleon system. Now, the other thing I asked Creality for is, I don't know if you can see behind here, just here, they've got one of those Creality dry boxes. So I've asked for 2 doubles, and what I'm going to hope to show you, and it probably will be in and around the kind of same time that I get back. It's going to be the end of April, probably. I'll be able to show you the Chameleon AMS using the dry boxes to basically draw the filament out of it. So you'll kind of have an AMS system inside of Creality dry boxes, and it's going to be super exciting. So I'm dead chuffed about that. Happy days. So a couple of bits of housekeeping. Homemade Jam is here. Sorry that today's been a bit of a stressful one. I've only had one argument today. Bear in mind, I had the mother-in-law here who is very nice, but my mum, she might be watching, but sometimes it's a little bit fraught and a little bit dangerous, but it is what it is, friends. I'm going to share a screen very quickly with you, and I'm going to talk about some other stuff. We're going to do some prize giveaways. There's lots of stuff going on at the moment. We are giving away almost 9 spools of polymaker filament to you if you so wish to get some, and I'm going to put a link up. You can scan that, and then I'm going to put another link up, and then you can then add yourself into our wheel of names tonight. But I might have a look at the wheel of names tonight and just make sure there's some names in there that don't win consecutively. But if his wife's in here, she's more than welcome. I'm only joking, of course. He's just a very lucky man. You know who I'm talking about. LiDAR in the regular K1, no. That came in the Max version. So LiDAR was in the Max version. To be honest with you, I don't think it makes a hell of a lot of difference. And I've got 2 K1 Maxes, I've got 2 K1s, they gave me the K1C. And so the reason for the pink stuff, and let me just get through and round to all that kind of shenanigans. So the reason for the pink stuff is I was supposed to get, and this is kind of like a thing here, I was supposed to get the Bayern Munich K1C first. And my whole line was going to be, well, it's faster because it's red, right? Because that's just natural progression. Everything that's red is definitely going to be faster. So, it is what it is. So, anyway, they didn't send me that. And they said, so, long story short, again, I signed an agreement with Creality. They were like, can you come and do these things? I'm like, yeah, totally. And I was like, I need to get this content done. When's the K1C getting here? And they were like, we haven't sent it to you yet. And I'm like, I'm seeing people online unboxing stuff, right? I'm going, this is okay. You're not giving me a good foot in the door, guys. This is day 1 and we're already falling behind. I expect that 6 months into the contract. Anyway, so the K1C that I've got here, I'm going to paint it. I thought I can't go red. I can't go black. So we're going Hello Kitty pink, and Tuesday when the paint arrives, we're going to get straight into this. We're gonna pink the hell out of this thing, and see what Creality make of the whole situation. Now, Creality, bizarrely, they won't really comment on stuff like that, but I think if we, I'm talking, I want Hello Kitty stickers on the front instead of the Bayern Munich stuff. IQ, 500 IQ, red equals fast. 1000%, 1001%, in fact, that is absolutely correct. Housekeeping here, though, friends. Ladies and gentlemen, today's stream is sponsored by PCBWay.com, the ultimate in PCB fabrication. Now, the good news about PCBWay is that not only do they do PCBs, oh no, but they do CNC machining, 3D printing, sheet metal fabrication, and injection molding. They are the channel sponsor, the stream sponsor tonight, along with Polymaker. So thank you guys. We'll talk about Polymaker in a little bit, but I have been 3D printing some stuff with PCBWay, and we printed some stuff, and I'll show you that in just a second. We printed it in MJF. So if you want something that's super strong, that's going to be nylon, maybe you don't have a machine that's capable of doing it yourself, in which case you can basically do that. And all you need to do is just drop your STL straight into here. It goes off for reckoning, and then someone comes back and says, hey, this is how much it's going to cost. So it's super, super easy peasy, and I absolutely love that. Tyler, hope you're well, dude. Tyler is a winner. No, he's not. He is a winner. You absolutely are a winner. But we sent you a Creality Ender 3 S1 Pro. So congratulations to you. Thank you to the sponsors again. We will talk a little bit about PCBWay a little bit later on to the video. But this is what I am making at the moment. Now, this is what's called DJ R3X or DJ Rex. He is from the Star Wars universe. And basically that dome, okay, so the head, see where the eyes, the nose, and that whole kind of sphere part there, that is printed in MJF. So the eyes are printed in the MJF. The front part there is actually printed in Prusament. The ears are printed in Polymaker, and then there's loads of Polymaker stuff on that. And then there's also some Galaxy stuff from Galaxy PLA from Prusament and Prusa, and of course the orange of Prusa. And I've got some big things to print and cut and get done on this. We're now giving away 11 spools of filament at the minute, so well done everybody. Thank you for getting involved. So there you go. So this is a robot that we're building. It's going to be fully animatronic. There's arms and bits and pieces, and there's a whole drive system that we've got to basically put into the bottom of this. And I've got something, you know, the tiny bike thing that we talked about last week. Well, I'll play you what I'm building and you'll know what I'm talking about. So we got that now at 14 volts. We've uploaded it a little bit more. We've also got some servos that I picked up on Amazon this week, which are here, and we're going to basically put those into the hand grip. And then by the time I get to China, this should all be ready and done, built, and I'll be whizzing around on this tiny bike because it's random and bizarre. Then I'm at Rocky Mountain. So 2 weeks in China, 4 days back in the UK. Then I fly to Colorado. I'm there for 4 days, and I'm back to the UK for my son's birthday because that's why I'm such a great dad. That's what I'm going to say on that whole matter. Now then, next thing, here we go. Yeah, he is 1000% gagging for a kilo of Polymaker filament, and I'm glad to give that kind of stuff away. You know, you are the good people. Thank you so much. We've got the wheel of names coming up as well. At the moment, we've got quite a bit of Polymaker filament to give out, which is going to be great. And in order for you, ladies and gentlemen, to win that, which one is it? It's not that one. That's my Discord. If you want to go to my Discord, if you want to check out any of my affiliate links, if you're thinking about maybe buying a 3D printer, and maybe I've got an affiliate link, it helps me out, helps the channel out, and ultimately I can keep giving back to the community because things just grow and it just is like a root, and I'm a very ugly tree. So it's all good stuff. Now then, if you do want to win Polymaker filament and a 3D printer from Creality. Now, I'm being very careful with my words here because today I've been told the printer that I can give away and the printer that I can't give away. But here's the thing. When I'm able to give away the printer that I really want to give away, I'm going to take these names that are going to be noted down by you guys scanning that. 26 people have already done it, 27 now. I'm going to take those names and I'm going to give you a second chance. So we'll come and talk about that a little bit as we get onto it, but I wanted to get a print on. So I'm going to share a screen here. Bear with me. Here we go. That one and this one. And then I want to hit the button that says fluid. So we have pre-routed this. And if I hit the right button and it gets me to the right page, there we go. We can now see what is inside my K1C, which is currently silver or grey, depending on what you think is a good color. Inside of that, of course, we have all the necessary evils. And in addition to that, I've also followed some of the advancements that the guys have done behind the whole movement for rep wrap inside of Clipper and Creality, and doing some fantastic work and ultimately making things better for you, which is nice. Let's have a, what else can I see here? Configuration, you can get into printer. This is really important that you can get inside of here, because if you want to change some stuff, if you want to add things, if you want to change the entire hot end, oh my God, if you want to change the motors, if you want to do any of that kind of crazy stuff, or if you want to see how things are going in regards to things like input shaping and stuff like that, you can change all this in here. You shouldn't do this bit in here. But if you want to see things making a difference, making a change, it's important that you check back into this page as well in order to find out what exactly is going on. Now then, as I said before, it does have a camera, and you can see that here. There we go. Here's the thing. So the camera on the K1, you didn't get one. You could buy one later on down the line. Now, here's a bunch of jobs that I've been working on, as you can see. Some have been good, some have been okay. What I'm going to show you now, though, is this test. Now, loaded in there at the minute, we have got, there we go. Let's just make sure it's going. We've got some fast, speedy hyperfilament. I'm glad to see that I'm still in shot here as well. Right, if you want to win this printer that I'm going to talk about in a minute, you're going to want this link, win by scanning. Can you see it? Hope you can see it. If you can't see it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in to the form. And bear with me, guys. Paste. There we go. That's the form. If you need it to be longhand, we can do that. So, again, when I was at E3D, we talked a lot about technology and how things are going to kind of progress and move forward. And I didn't quite realize how important filament and polymers are going to be in that success. So having a standard lower quality PLA or a good quality PLA will max out to a certain speed. So for example, some of the Polymaker stuff that I've got, it says on the packet that it should max out about 70 millimeters per second. Now I think that's older data, and we know certainly for a fact if you're running Core XY printers, you can run it a hell of a lot quicker than that. And again, this comes down to a bunch of different stuff like heat, extrusion, what it's enclosed inside of, etc., etc. And being able to run something at 600 millimeters per second is sometimes viewed as being a little bit alien. And I can prove that because I've printed this very file that I'm about to print now. I've printed that in a stock PLA and a hyper PLA. So this is going to really make a difference to you guys. Certainly if you're going for faster Core XY machines or faster machines in general, Core XZ, Core X, whatever you're going with. And in regards to that fluidity of the of that movement. So we're now giving away 10. There's 5 people that's dropped off. Come on, guys, what's going on here? So this is exciting stuff anyway. So good news with this, and I'll whip away from the camera just for a second, just so I can show you some of the stuff that I have printed. Now, this is something I did print, and if we look into the light here, you can start to see, where is it? There's one particular part here that has got some ringing on it. So when you get your 3D printer, sometimes it's very, very wise to just dial in your prints and dial in. Do you know what? I can't even see it now. It's here, actually. It's just on this edge here. Now, that might look... So I've got a light just above me here, and I'm trying to catch that light so you can see some of the inconsistencies there. But it's tricky, man. Yes, I do. Listen, I love the K1C before. I just wanted it to be successful. That's really what it's about. Now, the other thing is, this is cool. So on the side of the printer, this was an Uncle Jesse thing. Not the Uncle Jesse thing where you open the door and smash the hell out of it. Not that thing. No. This is about what he said about 3D printing manufacturers, manufacturing printers that have side spools or easy to access spools. Now, at the minute, in order to change the spool, I've got to get in over the top of it. I've got to take the top off. I've got to mess around with a bunch of cables. It is a bit problematic. AMS will certainly help that and will certainly assist it, but they have also given a side spool mount here. So that is what it is, right? So that is for my K1. Now, as I said before, I've got 2 K1s, so this is for my other K1, which is nice. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have the K1C. And as I said before, as of Tuesday, hello. Yes. Yes. So I went back to basics with this, and as I say, thank you again. How do you Twincy 3D Experience, who helped me? Not only did he help me, he also sent me a profile for the K1C, which was very nice of him. So absolutely brilliant. Then I printed this, and this is in their carbon fiber, and this is a VRF test. So say what you want about Creality and what they do, and everyone's got their own opinion on stuff, right? But gotta say, my one is pretty good. Now at the moment we're printing at 100 millimeters per second, and we're just basically laying down the first. This could all go horribly wrong, of course. You never know. So we're printing, there's a bit of 30 in there. Again, it slows down for those parts, but we're going to see some serious speed and probably hear some noise as we kick off this in a few moments. Don't forget, guys, keep scanning that code. All you need to do is put your name into the contact information. I'll then add you to the wheel of names, and then we'll start getting on with the Polymaker giveaway. And now we're starting to move. So we are at, there's 600. So the 600 you're going to see is in the straight line, okay? So you're seeing 250, 200-ish, a little bit of 4 as you go into it as it scales back down. But I mean, that is quick. And again, this is going to be down to whatever you're printing. Now, do you need to print at 600 millimeters per second? If you're in a rush, maybe. If you're not, well, maybe you can take some time. But the quality of this is absolutely phenomenal. This is a 15-minute print. Also, hang on, let's just go back to my screen. What's the flow at that speed? Really good question there. Let's put that up non-fam. The flow at that speed is maxing around about 23.9. 23.9. And we're at 240 degrees on the extruder. Good question, though. Really good question. Right, let's have a look at some messages here. Let's try and catch up on some of the chat. Apologies, guys. It's quick. It's noisy. I don't know if they think it's bad because I don't own one. Can you upgrade your K1 to the K1C? That's a really good question, and I don't know. But I tell you what I will do is I'm going to note that down because that's a really good question. Upgrade from K1 to K1C. Really good question. I'm going to send a message to my rep in a minute and find out what's going on with that. Pink heart shape. Sounds delightful. Right, hang on a minute. So what else have we got here? Oh, what's this? Let me know when you're free to catch up for a drink. Yeah, absolutely, Phil. I'm here for a little while and then I'm not. So I've got a couple more weeks. I've got 20 days before I've got to fly out, and it's going to be insane, and I'm going to be really, really excited about it. So let's just see how that's going on that print. It's looking pretty good. Let's have a look from the top view, which is over here. Now, I could take the top off, of course, which is probably what Phil's doing right now on his sofa with his wine gums and baby oil. At least that's what I like to think about. That's quick, isn't it? Let me know what you think about this in the comments, guys. I mean, it's going to be... This is the limiting factor, or limiting factors as we move forward here now. What is the next stage of this evolution going to be? We've had the color printing stuff, okay? Really interested in that. I'm really interested in that. Certainly with the Prusa XL that I'm working with at the minute. And I tell you what, hats off to those guys because they have done a sterling job. Now, experience is down to something that you've learned, right? It's learned experience. And I saw Michael Laws, who I respect enormously, really, really, really good guy. But he has a formed opinion that I totally respect on that machine. And it is what it is. His experience is going to differ to my experience, and so on and so forth. But then again, you may never ever get that same experience because maybe you're printing different stuff. Maybe you're just printing foghorn leghorns forever. Maybe you're printing robots. Maybe you're printing pink things. I don't know. K2 Kevin has wine gums. Hey, is he here? It is quick. It's quite obnoxiously quick. Spruce and Glue's in the house. Hope you are well. Yeah, so if you're wondering as well, you might be able to see that the K1 on the right is slightly lower than the K1C. Now, the reason for that is I haven't put the feet on it. They fell off because this was in my office at work, and I've moved it to here because I wanted to get, so when I'm filming, I just wanted to get an accurate representation of how things are working. Now, I did see on a K1 stream the other day that someone was going on about, they've refined the doors, blah, blah, blah. The only thing they've done to refine the doors is on the inside. So there's a gap, right? There's a gap right here. So on the K1C, they've put a little flap in there. And this reviewer was saying, well, they've refined the doors, so you don't do an Uncle Jesse. BS, right? The hinges are exactly the same. All they've done is they put a flap in there and you get a little bit more resistance. That's it. So I don't want to be, but I am. And of course, if you're in Europe, and I believe they are still very limited, K1C in Bayern Munich Red, I think there's only 600 of those available. So if you're in Europe and you fancy buying one of those, well, the links are certainly in the description. Right, you missed the whole part about you in leather. Well, you say I missed that, but I was right there with you. Gary, how are you? Hope you are swell, dude. The key thing is the printer's speed is good. Hey, you know what? I'm right there with you, dude. P1S or K1C. So that's a really good question again. So the thing is, it depends what you're doing. Okay. At the moment, we don't have AMS for the K1 series, right? We just don't. And if you're looking to do multicolor printing or multi-material printing, you've got a small pool of choices. Okay. So X1 Carbon, P1S, I don't know, A1 Mini, those kind of printers will be absolutely fine. But this year, mark my words, you will see an absolute ton of AMS systems coming out. We've got the Chameleon, which again is already on this system here, okay? And it works well. You use Prusa Slicer, you paint your models, and it will basically inform the printer via the G-code. And I think you're going to see that across the board. You're certainly, I would say, I'm 90% sure that the Frozen printer that's coming out, which I believe is a co-print printer, they've done a deal with co-print in order to get the full color AMS. You're going to see that. That's going to be a G-code printer. That's not going to be formulated inside of something like maybe the Bamboo Lab one is. And nobody really knows about that either because it's all a little bit kind of up in the air. But I run a lot of Bamboo Lab printers. I've got 10 Bamboo Lab printers, and I have used them for the majority of my prints, certainly up until now. And I wanted to show you this picture again because it's important. This is printed on the Mark IV Prusa and the Prusa XL. And I can guarantee you now, most of those parts are second to none. They are beautiful, beautiful parts. And people on the group were saying, what color are you going to go with? Don't forget, print this and do that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm with you, but I'm not going to paint this. I'm just going to let the colors be the colors. And, it's got to be a really, really good print. And this will stand the same kind of size of maybe a 6 or 7 year old child. So it's going to be quite big. It moves around. It's fully articulate. Oh my God, that just made a noise. Here we go. We have just finished. We've dead stopped there. That was crazy. We are lowering ourselves down now. That was nice. I enjoyed that. That was just wonderful. That was just wonderful. So, sticking to the bed, we're not having those kind of recurring issues like I had in the initial stages. And what I will say is that I know I didn't answer your question, but it depends what you want to do. Really depends on what you want to do. Yeah, it's going to be out of budget for a lot of people, actually. But again, it depends what you're trying to do with things. So, for instance, what I'd love to do with that is I'd like to maybe have an outside layer that is in one particular material, but the strength core materials will be maybe a 0.8 nozzle printed in a foreign nylon of some sort. So you get the coating that might be silk, but you get the internals that are actually very, very strong. So, and again, 0.8 nozzle, you're saving time, yada, yada, yada. So there's a load of applications inside of not just about, oh, it's 4-color printing or it's 16-color printing. None of that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fundamentals of engineering. And if it looks good on the outside and you've got the core strength on the inside, Gary, I think that might, you might want to sort of go in and talk about that. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Excited for my co-print to come in. You went with them. I said no, incidentally. Homemade jam. Hope you are well. Yeah, so the Chameleon I've got on the K1 at the minute. The Chameleon is an AMS system or a MMU system that's made by a guy called Bill. He's an amazing human being. I've had it on the K1 for ages. I knew the K1C was coming. So basically I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on the K1C, and then it'll be a pink K1C. So it's all going to be kind of crazy. But it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. Let's have a look here. I don't think multicolor printing is where it should be yet. It's still too wasteful. Yep. I totally agree. And I did this seagull print, right? And the idea is all the waste that came off of it was the seagull in the dirt, in the waste. That was fun. Trying to just catch up on everything, guys. I'm sorry if I've missed your message. I'm just going to go back down to the bottom. Rodney's here. Oh my God. Hope you're well, dude. Now, Screwfinity unit printed on your K1C, but any color in white. Yeah, I will do that for you. Don't forget, check out Zombie Hedgehog's channel. You've got I think it's a Voron. I'm sure it's a Voron. And you're doing tool changer on it, and I was very, very interested in that. Love it. Hang on a minute, I'm just trying to get your messages. Does the room temp affect your printer or print quality? It certainly did with the K1 initially. And it says on the top, if it goes over 30 degrees inside the chamber, you've got to take the top off. Remember as well, this is a carbon fiber printing printer now, the K1C. Camera, carbon, Creality. There's a lot of things we could say. We begin with C, right? I won't. So you've got a carbon filter that's on the back, which, to be honest with you, I don't think it's good enough. It's basically like a baggie with some little bits of carbon inside of it. And the heated chamber as such is, it is what it is. So, yeah, time will tell. Initial stages of testing right now. I will go through all the bits and pieces that I feel is going to be necessary and important in my main review. And again, this is just basically an unboxing. I really hate doing unboxing videos because it puts you on the spot. You never know if the printer's going to work properly. So what I've decided to do now for all of these live streams, one, I will always give away a printer. That's always what I want to do. Actually, that's wrong. I will always intend to give away a printer. If I can't give away a printer, then I'll give away certainly polymaker filament or something else. But that's certainly the name of the game right now. So what are we doing? What's a shameless plug? What was a shameless plug? I missed it. Hang on a minute. I don't know. Right. Let's move over to here. There it is. So there's another logo print on there. I don't know what that is, but I will show you this very, very quickly. So this is the print that's just come off the bed. And as you can see, that's your lines there. I appreciate that it's in white, so it's really difficult to see. But that's what we've got in Hyper PLA. Now, this is a very, very good quality. So this is a good quality filament, okay? So that is your 300s. You know, we talked about speed earlier. Hang on a minute. 2 seconds. try and, there we go. So that's at your 300 range, okay? But this is at your 600 range. So you're maxing out. So you can get beautiful prints at speed, probably, but you're going to have to slow it down for certain ranges of filaments. That's just the way it goes. Making some buffalo. What? I want to see some pictures of that on X. Have you had any good luck with ABS on the K1? I've had some eSun. No, I've not tried that yet, and I certainly will give it a go. Here we go. Right then, I want to spend around $1,500 by the printer. What's your opinion? Buy now or wait for the new models to come out? You're going to start seeing new models. So I have spoken with both Creality and Bamboo, and both of those guys have got printers in the works that I think are going to be very good. And should you buy one now, or should you buy one later? It's a bit like buying a laptop, right? The next day, Apple or Intel or whatever bring out a new chip, and then everything else is redundant, right? So, oh boy. Right, let's give away some Polymaker filament. Let's not mess around here, guys. Right, make sure you hit that QR code up the top left-hand corner. I will, once again, K1C is 600 euros. You're absolutely right. Zombie Hedgehog has just sent me an X. Oh, that's cool. So this is the screw infinity, right? Oh, I saw that. I was looking at it and thinking, I definitely have some screws that I can definitely check this out. If I can link it, I will. So this is the Pez screw infinity. And then this is the screw unit. Look at that. That's on Fangs. It's on Fangs. Check it out. We're going to do a giveaway right here, right now. Let's have a look at the contact form. Wow, we have got a few people in here tonight. I've not seen Matt German in here tonight, though. Where's Matt German? Wow, we've got some names in here tonight. K1C color choices. I forgot that I put that in there. Oh my God. Jerry's in there. Who else have we got in there? We've got Heather that's in there. Right. Who else have we got? Let's get into the wheel of names. I'm sorry that I'm just kind of gently waffling. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. This is good stuff, guys. So K1C is looking good so far. And again, I had thought, when I initially got that thing out of the box, I was like, oh no, please, not again. And as I say, if you look back, this is the really funny thing about what people say when they say, oh, you're doing this, you're working with them, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line is, if the printer's bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. If it's good, I'm going to tell you it's good. And again, once again, it's all about that experience. So if I've had a good experience, it doesn't mean that you're going to have a good experience. It's just the way the world works. You might have a busted up printer that might have been dropped a dozen times and kicked down the road by DHL. I don't know. I might not have had the same experience. Everything's different. What is this? Hang on. Right, Husky's Aquariums. What's this? Polymaker never sent the filament out, though, one on the old stream. But you're at Creality. They're not replying. I hope. All right. Okay. So, reach out on my email address, therealsoundprinters@gmail.com. That is right, isn't it? Yes. Reach out and we will sort that for you. Do not worry. Or, as Pezliz has said, file a ticket. We can do that. Either way, if you want it, you want it. Yeah. So here's the funny thing about that. Creality quality control. I've seen their quality control firsthand and I was really impressed. And I don't know how much more they could do inside or outside of human error. All of the prints that are printing, and bear in mind, we had so when they assemble these things, they're done in batches, and we've got a video coming out on that. After I get back from Shenzhen next time, a couple of weeks, I'm shooting some more stuff at the K1C factory, but we saw 400 to 600 of these machines all doing burn tests, all printing stuff. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. And that was on 2 different floors. You can't fake that, okay? They all go for a burn test. They do a print test. Then obviously the quality control is then checked, but it's QR coded. All those QR codes that are on the back of the machines, they're all relevant to the people that worked on that factory line and put that stuff together. It's full traceability. 100% is full traceability. So if something goes wrong in a manufacturing process, they can go back to that person and go, how have you been doing this? What did you do wrong? And again, you can't escape human error. If someone is manually putting this thing together, the K1, on the other hand, a lot of the squaring up. Now, you would have seen people that had squaring up issues. That's now done with a robot. Everything's squared up. All the screws are basically put in, and it is what it is. I think they forgot to test mine. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We've been through this a dozen times. You look at Grant from 3D Musketeers, right? He had 2 X1 carbons from Bamboo that they were called lemons, right? We called them lemons. They weren't good printers. And I even said, you know what? Box it up, get Bamboo Lab to send it to me, and let me see if this is going to work. He declined. But, we never know. We never saw what happened with that. Is it pretty in Shenzhen? Yeah, parts of it is. Parts of it is really, really good. No. Right, here we go. Let's stop messing around. Any chances you run it? Yeah. So Mad P3D, Naomi Wu, I know her. We do message each other. She was absolutely so kind on my last trip to Shenzhen. She messaged me and she gave me a whole itinerary of where to go, what to do, what to say, what not to say, blah, 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 blah. The whole electronics market, the whole thing. She gave me a full itinerary. Now, I was being looked after by Creality and Anycubic and various other people anyway. But what I will come on to say is that she was so nice, but she didn't want to risk getting... she's had, I think, reading between the lines, I think what's happened there is because she's been critical on things that's happened in China, she has sort of been demoted. And basically, one of the reasons that you're not seeing a lot of content from her now is because she doesn't want to get in any more trouble with the government there. So it's a real shame. And I always ask every time I go out there, can we meet up? Can I say hi? Whatever. But by doing that, if I get a selfie with her and it goes on Facebook or X or whatever, and someone ends up seeing that, then how does that look? So we just got to be really, really careful. Matt just woke up. Right. Could be shipping damage. Right. Let's get on with it, guys. Sorry. A bit smoggy. Yeah, it was a little bit. Matt's here. Naomi Wu is a legend. She absolutely is. And I would absolutely love to meet her. Now, how long does Polymaker usually take to send the filament? Not got mine either, but it was free. When did you do it? Let me wait. See, the thing is, right, if you're in the US, they send it from the US factory. If you're sending it in the UK or Europe, they've got to send it from the European factory. So, yeah, you'll find out. If you win, I'll send you a link, and that's it, nice and easy. No problems there. We're giving away quite a lot tonight. Right, here we go. Right, let's stop messing around, stop talking, and let's get on with this next bit. We are just, by the way, we are printing this. I'll just leave you with this for a second. This is another print that Creality have on their cloud. There are more people entering, and I'm not going to add anyone else to the list for the minute. I'm going to quickly share this link, and we're just going to go straight on into it. If you haven't entered and you want to enter, keep on doing it, keep on trying. Win by scanning. Hey, Silverback Creations, hope you're well, dude. Hope things are good. Okay, Zombie Hedgehog knows if it's out of stock, they won't ship. Yeah, it is a boomerang. You're right. I haven't printed it. I'm just going to print it now. No, we're good. We're all right. We're all good. Hang on. That's the best filament holder, Sam. Is it really? Is it better than my to-be pink K1C? That's what I want to know. Right. Let's not mess around any further. I keep saying that. It goes over and over and over. Let's share the screen with you guys. Let's get our wheel of names. Right. Can you all see that? Hope you can. One day, hopefully, I'll meet Naomi Wu and the rest of the Chinese friends. Hopefully, you will. That foghorn leghorn is awesome. I'll show you that again in a minute. Do we need to be on the stream? No, you do not need to do that. Steve, you can, I'm not a hoarder here. I'm happy to give away this filament. We rock and roll with this. Wheel of names. Oh my God. Right, let me note that down. Wheel of Names theme song. Wheel of Names. Did you like my... So I was going to do another song. I was going to do another song today. And that was basically, here we go, friends. Gather round. A new printer to be found for the office at home. It's plain to see the Creality Printer, the K1C. That was the whole situation. And I found it quite funny. And then I ran out of time. Pete Jackson's in there. Let's do a little shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Someone have the link. I'll give you... I will paste the link again. Oh, no, that's not the link. That's everybody talking. Bear with me. Do you want me to post the link again? I'll do that now. So, once again, thank you to PCB Way. I have to keep mentioning them, although I often forget. That's the link. Right, let's give away some Polymaker filament right here, right now. We're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And are you ready? 3. Now that is a good question. That is a good question. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So what will happen is the names that are submitted to this list today will be stored. Okay. Because I've been officially told that I cannot give away a Ender 3 V3. That's the Core XZ. And I cannot give away a K1C. So I'm going to give away another printer. Make the next one a rap. No, you're not banned. You're a beautiful man. Right, come on, stop talking. Here we go. Let's hit the button. We are spinning. Now, I've extended this a little bit now, so it's going to be... Jerry's in the chat. Look at him, look. It's going to be a little bit slower. And our first winner of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is... Oh, it's a little bit too slow, isn't it? Oh, Steve Gittins, you are the winner of some Polymaker filament. Well done. Congratulations. I love that. Steve Gittins. Let's do it again. I enjoyed that. So don't forget, we're going to leave you in there. Let's do a little shuffle. Let's do another one. That was exciting. So don't forget, when I'm in China, they've got me scheduled down for 3. That's no less than 3 live streams. And in each of those live streams, we are definitely giving away as much as we possibly can till I get kicked out. Next winner, friends, is RL. RL, you're a winner. Congratulations. So what will happen after this stream, I'll email you. I will just email you and I will send you a link. And that link, friends, you can then... Oh, come on, Reds. Right. Just for you. Where are those names? Hang on. Let's get back up there. Where are those names? Here they are. Right, let's add some more names in. Bear with. There's people all over the place here. Lots of people. It's nice to see my good friend. Who else have we got in here? Hang on a minute. Steve Sloan's in the chat. Gary's in there. Lisa Sanders. Got all these lovely people. Henry Lynn's in the chat. I didn't see you there, Henry. Right, let's go again. Are you ready? Here we go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Where is Tripod? I don't know. He's probably drunk. Oh, that was close. Thought RL was going to get it again then. Joshua, you are a winner. So what I do is I Control C with the names and then I pop them down. There you go, Joshua. Well done. Congratulations. I will contact you. Henry Lynn was there. I saw. Closed. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. This is one of those streams where I just can't stop giving away filament. Yeah, we got to catch up for EDP UK. We have got to do that. 100% we got to do that. Oh, Steve again. 2 spools, Steve. How lucky are you tonight? You've got the luck of the Matt German tonight. Let me just put your name again. I'm going to put you down ×2. That is a little bit of luck there, friends. Isn't? This is the way it goes, right? If you win, you win. Let's sort the names. Let's shuffle the names. Let's shuffle the names. Let's shuffle the names again. It's exciting, isn't it? Right, let's go again. Right, let's do 2 more, and then we're nearly rocking and rolling. Here we go. Oh, Malcolm, Kenneth Norman, you put your full name in there, son. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, let's close him down. Let's do another shuffle. Here we go. This is exciting. I love doing this. I can't tell you how much joy this absolutely gives me. So this is number 6. Oh, Tyler, that was so close. Anthony, I've seen your name in the chat a few times. Well done, sir. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do another one. Come on, here we go. This is exciting stuff. I can't believe this is what I get to do on a Sunday night. Oh, God, this is tense as well, isn't it? Bruno Pombo. Pumbo. Bruno, congratulations. You are a winner. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on. Let's do another one. Make it around 10. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay. Oh, Phil, you. Oh, look at that. Hey, you know what? I'm really glad you won that, dude. Like, honestly, because you helped me out enormously. So thank you again. What is that up to? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 2 more then. Let's do the even 10. So this is number 9. This is just like bingo on a Sunday, right? Without the numbers. Just a wheel. Oh, that last second. Sean Tomlinson, you are a winner. Congratulations. That's it. Right, we'll do one more, and then we're going to do a little short break, and let's talk about some stuff. And then I want to know a little bit about what you think about the K1C. I'm going to put you up in chat so everyone can see what's going on. This stream will go on for no longer than another 30 minutes, guys. So just to give you a little bit of warning here on... is it going to be Phil? Is it going to be... Oh, Phil. John Gallo. Right, that's our 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Steve Gittins got 2 spools there, friends. If you want to enter this, make sure you try your best. And we'll come back to that in just a few minutes. So we're back on the K1C. It is whizzing around there at the minute. Check that out. My boomerang won't come back. Again, we are using a speedy filament there at the minute, which is looking good. Move my head out of the way. You can see that there. We've got the God of Wealth there. And we've also got one of the Creality heated chambers. Now, they do these in a double and they do them in a single. I've just asked them to send me 2 doubles because I'm going to do an AMS into the K1C, which again, we've not finished doing giveaways yet. There's more giveaways to come. We've got another We got another few rolls to go. We got another. Dare I say, we've got another 8 rolls of filament to go. We've got 8 rolls of filament to go. Steve, I'm so happy for you, dude. Honestly, I'm. This is where luck comes in. You see, this is where luck comes in. So my thoughts initially on the K1C, and as I spoke about before when we started this at the very beginning, I don't want to go through everything over and over and over again. Yeah, good question on that. That's the second time it's been asked. Are they doing a kit to upgrade your K1 to K1C? I do not know, but I'm going to ask. Yes, I can share the link again. No, I can't share the link again. Hang on, let me try it again. If you can't scan it, don't worry. I just hit the wrong button and it just deleted everything. Hang on. Here we go. Copy, cancel, chat. Push that button, paste. There's the link. Thanks, Sam and Foghorn. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? So, as I said, when I first started this up, got it out of the box, sliced it in the Creality print, and that was, I printed 3 of these and got these really kind of bizarre artifacts in there, which actually does resemble ringing. Immediately, I sent a message to Zombie Hedgehog, and I was like, oh dear, look at what we've got here. Now, I can't show you the original file size of this because this is the wrong file for the job. Okay, that was problem number 1, because when you scale something up, the polygons inside of that print also go up as well. So a lot of that ringing, what appears to be ringing, is down to the way that it's been sized. Now, as I say, with this one here, we have a little bit, but not the same kind of artifacts that I have with that thing. So I want to print more of these, I really do. I've had a lot of fun printing this over the last sort of day and a bit. So this is 120%. Again, you can find that on Maker World. Just put in Foghorn Leghorn and you'll find it. This wasn't a character that was big in the UK. Incidentally, my brother Jason came round tonight, and hi to Grandad Dave if you're watching, and Keith if you're here. Had to just get those 2 guys in as well. If you're trying to talk to me on Facebook, I might not get the messages, so apologies if that doesn't work. But flick over to YouTube and we can have a conversation. He looked way bigger than I thought. Yeah, so the original Foghorn Leghorn was this big, and yeah, shout out to Keith. We love a bit of Keith, especially on Mother's Day. And there you go. Pun intended, it was, yeah. You know me. It's all good. So anyway, since then, we've had really, really good prints out of it. And I even printed Zora from Creality, if you know her. There she is. And if I can get that in shot. There we go. There's Zora. This was a 3D scan done on their... I always want to say Falcon, but it's not a Falcon. The Falcon is the laser. It's the Creality scanner, which they also scanned me on. So there's me and Zora. I am slightly taller than Zora. She is a lovely, small human being. But she's cool. So that's great. So yeah, so that was good. It's called the Ferret. Thank you. I'm glad there's people there that are telling me what it is, and it helps the algorithm and things are good. Stephen Sloan, how are you, sir? 161. Okay. Just scale it up. Exactly. Well, the funny thing is the way these are scaled to start with, right, is they're scaled at 100%. So massive difference when you scale these down. Again, I have been looking at, am I that vain to print myself at 100% and just have it in the background here? The answer to that question is yes, I am. And I'd love to do that at some point. Yeah, right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah, so you can you can get these. These are free. He's an ex-software engineer. I can't actually remember his name. Let me just find the link now because that's really bad of me. Make a world, and let's go Foghorn. MMU, and his name is Red Ad Steve. Okay, I'll put it on here. You can have a look at it to your heart's content. He is a super cool designer. I don't know him personally, You need to print. Yeah, can you imagine that? It'd just be weird, wouldn't it? Self chair print. Ivan might be able to help, but the other thing is, as I said earlier, I've got a meeting with Eligu, so I'm hoping to do some stuff that everyone knows, right? Sorry, Red Dad Steve. I won't ask. Maybe you should print out a giant Polymaker first partners. I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. Thank you to Pez Liz as well for linking all that stuff. Anyway, let's have a look at this. That boomerang might come back. There he is. The love of my life. It's Peter. Can't wait to see you at Rocky Mountain and I'm drunk. Just you wait. Okay, good question. Okay, so compare the K1C to the Ender 3 V3. So as you know, and it's the printer that is literally here. Okay, that's a Core XZ. Okay, it goes very fast in the direction that nobody actually cares about on a Cartesian printer, which is the Z. So the way it works is XZ. So the X axis, which is left and right, and the Z axis, which is up and down, are co-located. So essentially what you get is fast Z hop and all that jazz. Now, Core XY, hands down, I would say is probably better. However, I absolutely think that is the V3 is an amazing 3D printer, and you should definitely use my Creality affiliate link to buy one right now if you so feel the need to, and if you can afford to do so. It's just up here. There it is, just there. But no, in all seriousness, it's super. And also, if you're using, so this is all printed in Polymaker, by the way. This is all Polymaker colors, lovely Polymaker, yellow, red, brown, orange, all those lovely colors. You can get their link up here. And of course, today we are brought together with our friends at wrong side PCBWay.com. They're doing a fantastic job supporting me, and I love everything they do, including the amazing MGF print that I'm working on at the minute, or part of it's MGF, which is this robot right here. Again, a lot of that's printed with Prusa. It's all printed on the Prusa XL or the Mark IV using Prusament, and also the lovely Polymaker, the lovely Polymaker people. I love Polymaker. I love them. I think they're great. Right, let's give away some more filament in just a few moments, and then we are Polyhom. Okay, that's good. What else can we see here? There's lots of messages. I'm really sorry, guys. Yeah, so I think if you're going to buy an Ender 3, XZ is it's a good thing. It's the first XZ production printer that's, I believe, has ever come out, and it's, I know the designer of it, his name's Ralph. He was also on the team for the K1 originally, and then migrated into this. I know they're working on something else at the minute. They announced it and they forgot they announced it, which was kind of funny. There's my brother there, look. He went away with some headless chickens earlier. So I printed these. They had those bizarre kind of connotations into the rippling effect, which kind of sucked. And yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Today in the UK, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, Toba. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We know what's going on. So K1C, it's looking, from what I'm printing here, there's a line. The thing is, I'm really critical on prints, right? The thing is, that line is just the way that the print's been made. I'm very critical because I just want stuff to be perfect. When I print something, I just want it to look nice and brilliant. Hey, dude, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk very briefly. Yeah, right. He was coming around, sniffing around. Oh, you saw these 3D printers you got here, Sam? What? No, he's good. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Surface quality is fantastic. I mean, look, that's a VRF. This is on printables, okay? This is a VRF test. And if you look at this, so the guy who made this had Anycubic printers, and he had significant issues with his printer, and they were bad. So if you want to win some Polymaker filament, and we're going to give away a printer right at the end of the stream, you can win by scanning that code, which is up here. It's here. It's right here. It's right here. And I'll put it in the link as well. Yeah, it's nice, right? It's really nice. I like it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do real quick, though. I'm going to play the video again. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to play one video real quick. Turn your volume down a little bit just in case. And I'll be back in like 1 minute. Here we go.
You are watching a master at work.
How does the filter work? Good question. There's a few things there, actually. Weirdly enough, I changed the sound on that because I didn't get a copyright strike, but I got demonetized for a video because Creality used some sound that was copyrighted in this country or whatever. So bit annoying that, but there you go. So that's some music that I laid over the top of it. So it is what it is. Good question on how does the filter work? So on the back of the printer, which we might be able to see, how can I show you that? There was a picture, wasn't there? Hang on a minute. So on the back of the printer, there's a carbon filter, but the carbon filter is like, if you imagine like a net and all the carbon sort of dropped to the bottom of it, it's sort of there, but it's not really there. So I don't believe, I'm happy to be proved wrong, I don't believe that it's going to be efficient enough for printing things like ABS and stuff like that. So it does filter stuff, heat mainly. I'm not sure, I'm not sure. And I've started running, you can't see it, it's just off camera here, but I've just started like an air purifier. And I was really curious about the room that I'm working inside of, where I'm printing lots of things. Yeah, it's enclosed, blah, blah, blah. Not all of the printers that I've got in here are enclosed, but I thought it might be interesting just to run this for maybe a month and then see if I can send the filter off to someone to tell me what's being caught inside of it. Because ultimately, if you're printing in a room and you're breathing in plastic, we're not going to it's not like Spider-Man, right? You got bitten by a spider and he ain't got all these superpowers. You're probably just going to feel awful, and it's probably not going to be very good for you. So Zombie says the filter does nothing because, as I say, the carbon elements just fall down to the bottom. It's just got a fan on the inside and it draws the hot air out. And to be honest with you, it's not any real difference between the K1 and the K1C on that. Even the element that's on the front is just a plate, so you don't get your fingers stuck in there. Yeah. Yeah. You don't, hang on a minute. You don't want to exhaust hot air for ABS. No, exactly. Yeah, the thing is, right, with all this stuff, it depends what your application is. So if you're going to be, so I'll give you an example. Really good example is in the corner just over here, up until yesterday, I had a We Create laser. And by the way, That thing's awesome. Giveaway time in just a couple of seconds, very soon, because we got to crack on. So we've got this laser, right, and we've got a filter box for it. They sent it with it, and the filter box lasted for an hour before the top got clogged. So I swapped the top bit off, right, put some more in, cut for another hour, clogged again. And this thing is for a solder. It actually says it on the box. This is for solder. Blah 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 blah. So it became very apparent that it wasn't man enough for the job. Contacted the manufacturer and they were like, yeah, it's probably not going to be that great. So actually, should we be thinking about venting our 3D printers? And my brother and his wife were over there and they were like, oh, what's it like being in the same room? Now, to be honest, I don't really print anything so bad that it's going to affect me emotionally. Maybe I do. But you know what I mean? It's one of those things where if you are printing ABS, if you're printing something that's going to, when you heat it, it's a bit like an X-ray machine, right? It's only radioactive when it's on. Same with a microwave, right? So those are the kind of things that you've got to be sort of considering, especially with resin. I won't print resin in the house at all. I had it in the garage when I first started out. I've got a kid now, got pets and animals around. I just won't have it in the house. So that's it. That's at a different location. So when I do anything like that, it's out there. Now, that's a good question as well. How do you skip the failed print? Now, I think you have to do that inside of the Creality slicer. In fact, I'm 99% sure on that one. There's a lot of statistics that I'm throwing around tonight, but I'm pretty damn sure that is the case. So, Justin's here. Chris is here. Nevermore style in the UK. Well, yeah, it's all good. So, yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this, but again, I don't think that filter, just to answer that question, right? I don't think it's going to be as amazing as as it might be. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's get on to back to the wheel of names. Everybody's favorite part here, because we've got about 10 minutes left. I got work tomorrow. I got to get up early, and after this stream, what happens is the winners, I will then be emailing you. It takes me a few minutes to basically collate all the emails. I use a fume hood. There you go. See, the tower is giving me pain. Oh, this one up here. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, you're right. I do. No, you've not missed anything. So the link is here, right here. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds. And then I'm also, if you can't scan that, if you're, I'm watching it on my phone. I'll also send you the link, which I will try and do in just one moment. Here we go. This has been a good stream. I was kind of like, I've had a day today. I must admit, I had an argument with someone earlier that came to my house and just harassed me. And I was like, dude, seriously, come on. It's Mother's Day. I had family around. Come knocking on my door, give me grief. Sergio, Sergio is here. Hi, Sergio. Right, you've got a few more seconds, guys. That is the link. It's in there. Get yourself locked in. Let's do a quick refresh. I'm going to put you over to camera 2 and let's see how that's... Imagine if I changed to camera 2 and it was literally just hanging off. Just imagine. Right, there are some names. Wow, there are some names. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, Charlotte has just put in. Ken's put in. Don, Andrew, Peter, Justin's in. Chris Travis, Adam's just come in. Got all these lovely people and their lovely names. I'll give you a few more seconds, guys, and then we'll crack on. So K1C, in my opinion, is very, very good. So far, so good. Liking it. Hope you like it too. And if you don't like it, then I'm very sorry. But today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I have to inform you that the stream is sponsored by my friends at PCBWay.com. PCBWay.com, the ultimate PCB manufacturing company for your manufacturing needs of PCBs, but not just PCBs. Oh no, No, not just PCBs. They do CNC, 3D printing. They do sheet metal fabrication and injection molding. And I tell you what, you got to get involved with some of this stuff. If you have an application where perhaps, let's think about this for a second. Maybe you need, I don't know, what do we want? What do we want? Nylon. Let's say nylon. So I like saying nylon a lot. Maybe you want HPPA12. Yes, MJF. And again, that print in the background, the head is basically made of that. You can then put all your information in here, what you need, what you don't need, how you want it to be set up. You drop your STL file into here, and yeah, you know what? They deliver these things fast. Fast. PCBWay, thank you so much again for your sponsorship. Love those guys. I love them. I think they're great. I think they're really good. Boomerang is looking good. It is actually. I've already won. Sam, say my name on stream. Come outside and PLA. What a great name. Love it. If I win the printer, hang on, I missed that. If I win the printer, we'll do some videos on it, see how it stacks up with the X1 Carbon. Well, here's the thing. I haven't told you what printer it is. Not to sort of pull the rug underneath your feet here, but we are giving away not this printer, but this printer. So here's the thing. So they've told me that I can't give away the V3 and I can't give away a K1C. So what we're going to do, the people that are on this stream, the very kind people that are on this stream right here, right now, okay? I'm going to take those names and I'm going to take your emails and I'm going to keep them. I'm going to store them up in a GDPR safe somewhere. And you're going to get a second opportunity to win that printer, which is the K1C. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I promise you it's going to happen. But today, okay, we're going to give away, how many more people we got here? Yeah, we've got a few more. So we're going to give a few more spools to give away. Then I'm going to give away, it's a Creality Ender 3 V3 KE, if you please. And that's what they said I can give away today. So on the stream, again, like I said, we're going to be giving away printers. That's what we said we'd do. Didn't say which one. Sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. And again, the live streams are really important because you being here, supporting the stream, supporting the channel, supporting all that amazing stuff, adds gravitas to these things that I can give away. So Polymaker have been amazing, giving away all this filament. It's just insane. And we are going to hit back up with the wheel of names. We're not going to mess around. We're going to get straight back into this. And again, guys, let's share that stream. Here we go. Lovely. Right, let's grab that back up. Let's go back into the wheel of names. Let's add those people that I have just seen. Chelsea, Adam. Is it Vishal? Dom, David's just put in. Okay, let's add these names in to the wheel of names. Where is the wheel of names? There it is. Let's press there and do that. Let's do a little shuffle. And you can see it, so that's good. It is a great printer to win, actually. I've been printing on it the last couple of days. I'm doing a review on it at the moment, and then it goes over to the editors, edited. It's a tough one, you know. Would I go, so if the question was, would you go for an SE or a KE? I would definitely go for a KE. Would you go for a KE or would you go for a V3? I would definitely go for the V3. I think it's insane. I think it's brilliant. I think it's lovely. And I like it a lot. So if you're in the stream, if you're new around here, there is 6 more. So you got to, so here's the thing. This is how I work it out, right? So if there's 200 people watching, I'll give away 20 spools of Polymaker filament. By the way, that is $30, pretty much $30 a spool of filament there that you get just for putting your name into a wheel of names. Currently, we've got 163 people watching. Praise you, the gods that are out there watching this stream. Thank you for staying with me and listening to my shenanigans. But we've got no time to mess around right now because we have got literally 6 minutes to get this done. I don't want to overrun too much, but we're going to do a little bit. So our next spool of filament goes to the wonderful... Please don't say Matt German. Please don't say Matt German. Who is it? Who is it? Is it going to be James? James Cabrera. Hopefully I said that right. I hope I did. Congratulations, James. Little golfer's clap to you. Let's spin it again. For the win. Here we go. Polymaker filament. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is it going to be Derek? Oh, God, it's Derek Matthews. I can't believe it. Derek, congratulations. I'll be emailing you momentarily as soon as I get off of this stream. You have won some Polymaker filament. Right, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here we go. Number 13. Lucky, or unlucky for some, should I say. I think it will. Polymaker or Plowmaker. Plowmaker. Come on. Come on. Oh, Jordan, you are a winner of Polymaker filament. I can't believe it. You can't believe it. I'm sure it's a shock and surprise to you on this British Mother's Day. I'm sure you're jumping around with joy. I know I would be. I think that's a sterling filament. And again, Foghorn Leghorn here has been printed fully in Polymaker. Wonderful Polymaker filament, and we're going to be doing some more of these models. I've got loads of stuff to talk about. In fact, there's even something I haven't even talked about that I need to show you, which again is a Polymaker build that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. So we'll end on that one after we've given away number 14. Number 14, number. Oh God, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Brian Farmer? Hey, I know Brian Farmer. That's Darth Gollum, right? Darth Gollum, congratulations. That is that I say that. I hope it's Darth Gollum, right? Yeah, hit that like button. Yep. Oh, you got some more people here. Here we go then. Oh my God, there's loads of comments, guys. Thank you so much. Love that. Right, what number are we on now? Someone remind me. He was number 14. Yeah, we're still on. Here we go. Let's hit it again. Hit it again. Number 15. Number 15. Number 15. All around the room. I'm excited. I can't believe it. This is what I get to do on a Sunday. I could be in bed. No. Giving away Polymaker filament. Number 15. Lucky number 15 is... Oh, Pete. Go on, Pete. Please, Pete. Or Pete Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I don't even know if he's got a daughter. I don't think he has. I think he's got 2 sons. Congratulations, Pete Jackson. You are a winner. A winner. A winner. Winner. Oh, what was that? If only the results tab showed you how many winners there are. Yeah, no, it does. It absolutely does. It does. Yeah, you're right. It does. It does do that. Thanks, Zombie, for showing me up. Thanks, love. Appreciate that. Right. What numbers are we at? 163. So we got the last one here. Polymaker filament. Here we go. This is exciting. I am excited. Is my name there this week? I don't know, Spruce and Glue. What's your name in there? Karaoke with Sand Thoughts. Uh-oh. Don't think so. Who's going to be our winner? Oh, my God. No way. No way. Steve Gittins with 3 rolls, ladies and gentlemen, of Polymaker filament. Can you believe it? Well, I'll be. That is incredible. Steve must be rolling around on his carpet at home at the moment, not knowing what to think about this entire situation tonight. He has won, single-handedly won, not 1, not 2, but 3. How could it be rigged? 3 spools of Polymaker filament. And I am... You want to pass it on? Really? He wants to pass it on. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we will pass it on. Because, you know, listen, dude, I'm happy to give you the 3, dude. That's not a problem for me. Pass it on. Okay, we'll pass it on. Let's do that. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. It's not a problem at all for me. That's very noble of you, sir. Well, non-stick, you know, I don't. If you got a way to enter twice, you can enter twice. That I don't mind. That's how you do it. You can pick what you want. Spirit or Spirit. The names are whizzing around. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Here we go. Imagine if you want it again. Okay. Our last winner of Polymaker filament. I actually thought that was you for a second then. I was looking. You didn't even get to see it. Oh my God. How did I do that? Okay. That was kind of funny. Steve Long. Steve Long won that one. Oh. Steve Long, congratulations. You are winner number 16. We're going to give away a printer in just a second. I just want to show you one more thing. And while I'm doing that, you can have a little look at what's going on up here. And then we're going to give away a printer. Exciting. So I've been working on this. I've got a video coming out on it. I think it's super cool. And, you know, it's one of those things that when you see it, you're like, that is incredible. Now, I'm a bit worried now because if I turn my lights out in here, you might not be able to see it fully. But I'll try and leave the lights on. I'll put it up to the camera. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Frankenstein's workshop. What do you think of that? So I built this last week. What do you think of that? And the mad thing about it is that it's got tea lights in the top. So all you do is you whip the tea lights on and you hide it in a bookcase. And the idea is, it's like, blows my mind. Check that out. It's coming out in a video very, very soon. You'll probably see that in April. So I absolutely love that. I love that. So, should we get down to it? Steve Long was our last winner, but who will be our final winner of the evening for the Creality Ender 3 V3 KE HIJK LMNOP? It's a fabulous, fabulous time to be alive right now, ladies and gentlemen. Especially, hang on, let's have a look at these. Saw the lights, love that. Tell you what, honestly, like, I don't know what's happened in the world of 3D printing, literally the last 2 years, but seemingly people have just been inspired to do so much more. Did I enter in time? Oh, this is what happens, you see. People get excited, especially me. So let's have a look. We've got literally, we're running 2 minutes over now. Let me get the names again. There are a few. Marcel Robert, you are not in, but Jessica, I'm going to put you in right now. Jessica's there. Scott. I can't even pronounce that name. I wanted to say Sylvian. Sylvian. Love that name. If I have any more children, I'll call my child Sylvian. I won't be having any more children. That's it. Let's do this. Let's not mess around again. Thank you to the sponsors today, PCBWay.com, Creality for basically giving us the opportunity to give one of these printers away. And don't forget, guys, if you are in this draw, you will be down for the draw for the K1C when I am allowed to give it away, because it's happening. We're doing it. You are in. Let's sort everybody's name out. Let's do it. Oh, I see if anyone's cheating. Is anyone cheating? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, if you do decide that you want to buy a K1C because you can't bear to wait, you've got the fear of missing out in you. Oh, if you hit that link at the top left or right, you could be in with a winner. So, should we do this? What are you saying in the chat? Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you to the sponsors. Jennifer Day, you're a good person. I love that. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got a mention. Can you imagine it? Hey, Steve. Well done. Congratulations again, dude. You are as lucky as Matt German should be. And enormous respect. Yes, 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 yes. Right then. Here we go. We're going to shuffle a few more times. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. I've just opened something up by accident. I'm going to close that. Just before we do that, I'm joking. I'm joking. Let's share the screen again. Let's get back to it. Let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Who do I think I am? Right. Can you all see it? Can you see it? Here we go. Right. Shuffle, shuffle. I'm excited. This is just like, it's like Christmas for me. Ready? Shuffle again. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. Right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. We're hitting the button. Yeah, the suspense. I see my name. I hope you win. Good luck to whoever the winner is. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of our Creality KE Ender 3 V3 SE KE HIJK LMNOP is Vishal Leia. Easy for me to say. I think it's Vishal. Apologies if I don't say your name correctly, because I am obviously an uneducated moron. But congratulations to you. And this has been a good stream. And again, the people that have entered, the 230 people that have entered this you're still in. You're still in there. You're still there. You're still going to be in for this. And when we do a follow-up stream to this very stream. And I might even, it might be a bit cheeky if I emailed everybody and went, by the way, we're doing that stream again tonight. If you fancy coming in, maybe I'll do that. Either way, I've got your email address. So see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me in the stream. It's been emotional. I'm going to now email. My name was right before that guy. That's the way it goes, isn't it? On the wheel of names. I've looked at other streaming tools to maybe jazz it up a little bit and change things and, do whatever. We are 169 people here. And if there was one more person tuning in, I would give away another spool of Polymaker filament. Let's give them 10 seconds to do it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it's 169. Thank you once again, everybody that's out there. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Helps everything out. Helps keep the blood going around the body. Keeps everything lubricated, which is nice. And anyway, guys, thank you once again. We will see you next time. I'll leave you with this last little video, and hope you have a fantastic evening. May the force be with you.
You are watching a master at work.